Alright, now moving on to step 11, page 91. So what we're going to be doing is we're combining steps 11 and 12, so we've got all the pieces here. We're going to need 12 rivets, 2 of these, which are the P-joints, and we're going to need, well, actually these P-joints looks like they have teeth on them. Is that what we really want to have? Yep, that's what it looks like. And the dual bracket. And a bunch of these guys up here. Okay, so where are we? So we're going to have to take the 5x9 plate. And we're going to orient it like so on this side here. And there's this opening here. So we're going to take this plate and we're going to cover it up. Cover up this opening with this plate. And then we're just going to put these white rivets here to help cover it up. That's one. And now we have here 2. One and 2. Alright, so that was pretty simple and easy. Didn't really have to even look at where to put it. Just fit perfectly, just how we wanted it. And I was a little skeptical at first when we were putting these things together. It was kind of flimsy, but to tell you the truth, this is actually pretty sturdy. Once it starts, it's actually the collection of all the pieces that makes it sturdy. So let me just move these out of the way. I don't know if I can or not. Alright, so that was part of step 11. Now the next part is that we're going to take 2 more. And we're going to take the P-joints and just kind of put them over here somewhere where the CM100 is, the controller. So let's go ahead and put the rivets in. These are a little bit different now because on these P-joints we're actually putting the rivets on top instead of coming in from the bottom. Okay. And those are going to go 4 down from here and 1 in. So 4 down, 1 in is right there. Alright, so that's in place. And 1 more. So there we have it. The CM100s right here, and the P-joints are right there. Not really sure what they're for yet. We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. So that completes step 11. Now step 12. It's going to require these pieces here. 6 more white rivets and the dual bracket, the white dual bracket. And let's see how this is going to go. So it looks like we're going to take this guy here, putting some rivets in the middle, starting from the top, right there. And we're just going to slide this guy in here, so, and boom. Okay, 1 more rivet, which will keep it in place. There we go. And there is the back side. There you go. Alright, then we're going to take this piece here. There's only 2 of these, and we're going to put it 1 down from the last rivet that we put in. And again, I'm only following the picture. There is no real written instructions here. It's all picture based. which is good and bad sometimes, because sometimes it makes it a little tricky to see exactly what's going on. So, looks like this piece is going to go in like so somehow, right on the same side as the P joints, which it just did, and it's only going to go in with one rivet for now on this side, and that's going to go on the bottommost part right there. A little trouble with that one. Let's see if I'll use the rivet tool. There we go. And that's in place. And what else do we have here? Now we're going to take this other piece. Looks like I miscounted, took the wrong piece. We got to take this one and put it over here. Okay. So yeah, this is definitely becoming the arm for the crane. This is all slowly and surely coming together. Okay. So that completes step 12. Here we are. It's a little bit longer now. Moving on. Now step 13 is pretty simple. Step 13 is nothing more than piecing this all together. Okay, so we've plugged in the battery cables here. You can see it goes in there nicely. Then we have two more, and it looks like we've made yet another mistake because that cable got left inside. So let's see what we can do to not completely destroy this. Good thing is that we can probably just let's take off one of these here. This one looks like it's the easiest to take off, but it's actually on this side. So let's take off this side here. So we're going to take apart this area real quick. Take the cable out. And we're going to put this back together again. Hopefully without damaging much of this. Sure enough, it was a mistake that was easily remedied. Thank God. Alright. So, need a little more light over here. Okay, so I'm going to refer back to the document earlier on. Let me just put a placeholder here. Let's look at the controller. Okay, I'm just going to put it in a light here. And then we're going to connect so we've connected it over here. We're assuming that this port 1 right there, and this has got to go connected, which is the servo from the bottom. So this one here is the servo from inside the gear motor. This here is power, and this here is power. Okay, power only goes in one spot, so it's the easiest one. The other one is not, but it only goes in one way, and you have 2 ports for it. Okay, so they actually have a blow up on step 13. It shows you everything. So we did put in port 1, which is all the way to the right over here, and port 3 is the top, port 4 is the bottom over here on this side. Now you can't see it, so but when you do get it, you'll know what we're talking about there. So we're going to plug in the servo on the bottom to port 3. Okay. And then we're going to take the cable that we have, and that's going to be used. Where are we going to plug that one in here? Or actually, no, the servo on the bottom goes into port 4. And then the cable, let's see where that cable we're missing now. Where is that cable? So we're just going to grab one more of those cables. We have 2 of them. Okay. Nope, that's the right one. Let's backtrack really quick. Make sure we're okay. Yep. Yep. Okay. Let's make sure that we need 2 of those cables. Shows we only need 1 there. Yep, sure enough, we made a mistake. We needed 2 of them. So here it is. And let's plug this one into port 3. Not really sure what this is going to be used for just yet, but we'll find out sure enough. Good thing again is that this only goes in one way. Okay. So that one's just going to be hanging out there loose while the other ones are plugged in. Okay, so that's 13. Now step 14, we're going to need 2 yellow rivets, and we're going to need to get the IR receiver. Now this IR receiver is going to be used, now it's clear, it's going to be used for the remote control that we have. So this one here is going to go mounted to the P brackets like so. So let's just kind of get this out of the way. Let's put this here. How is this going to be mounted? Now we can mount it up real high, and that's what they're suggesting that we do. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, and this, what it looks like, is going to go plugged in right here, like so. Okay, now we still have this one here hanging around loose, but we're good to go. That completes step 14. So, looks like we're done building this unit. So what we've built so far are these two pieces. This is the platform. This looks like it's going to be one of the main arms or something for the unit. Looks like we're going to build more now. And they're smaller, more intricate pieces. Okay, so yeah, sure enough. Actually, this is going to be the base somehow. Right here. And I'm assuming that this is where the little wheel will be to spin the rope, which will turn, and there'll be an arm coming off from here. So yeah, no wonder why this has got to be a strong piece. And sure enough, like we said, this is all very strong. As soon as we put it all together, it started keeping shape and it was very sturdy.